Hello everyone, welcome back. We are back to more board plowing, and this will be the watermelon patch. This was in winter squash last year. There's three strips here. There's a strip there, the strip there, and the strip down there. And you can see the cover crop's pretty high, but it's pretty thin. First pass, of course, I'm setting the plows up. First pass it turned well, so we'll see how it does on the rest of it. The ground is a little damper than I'd like to work it, which has kind of been a theme this year. You can see the wind is a howling, and they're calling for 2 to 3 inches tonight of rain tonight and tomorrow. So I need to get this ground turned to where I can work it to get the melons planted the middle of next month, middle of May. So that's why we're going ahead and plowing it, trying to get it done. So let's get these plows set up and see if we can get this turned under. So here we go. Okay, we're getting this plowed slowly but surely. You can probably see, and I hope the camera shows you, that it's pretty steep hillside. And plowing is pretty complicated. It's all about the geometry. And when you throw a hillside into the mix, it complicates it. And I've done several videos on plowing, and I'll link, like setting the plows up, adjusting them, etc. I'll link those videos in the description of this video. But you know, they used to have plowing competitions and stuff, and it was always in bottom ground. When you're plowing hillside, everything's magnified. The adjustment of your plows, getting them right, etc., etc., in order to do a good job. So if you don't have your plows adjusted right, you'll know it on a hill. And I'll give you a good example. See that steering wheel? Now I'm going to bump it a little here, but for the most part, I'm not fighting that steering wheel. And we're on a hill, and the hill goes up and down and back and forth, and you know, it's all over the place. But for the most part, I'm not fighting it. If my plows are not adjusted, you will be fighting this steering wheel on a hillside particularly. It magnifies everything. So, and of course I'm throwing it up one way up the hill. And it's turning it pretty good. Even with the big heavy cover crop that's on it, it is rolling the ground up the hill pretty good. But it's, plowing's kind of an art and a science combined. And if you're plowing a hillside, you know, you got to get it right, or it will give you a fit trying to plow a hillside, particularly if your plows are not adjusted properly. But if they're adjusted properly, once you get them dialed in, you can plow it. So, like I said, it's different. I learned to plow with a tractor on a hillside, so you know, I struggle more in a bottom land than on a hillside. And what I was going to say a minute ago is they used to have all these plowing competitions when I was a kid, you know, tractors, horses, whatever. And they always done them in a sandy bottom somewhere. If you really want to know if you're doing a good job at plowing or good at plowing, try a hillside. And you can see that it's plowing that really good. Now that's just years of experience on how to adjust a set of plows on a hillside. But going it up the hill, and you can see the hill, it's compounded. It's not only sloped this way, but it's up and down. And every time you change the geometry on those plows, they're going to plow differently. So I just like a little more of a strip here, and we'll have this done. Okay, we've got these 3 strips plowed. There's a total of about 1.5 acres plowed here now. You can see it runs from there all the way back to where that van's sitting, and there's a little strip up there, and then another strip down there. So this will be our watermelons. Now, people may have questions, several questions. Why am I putting the watermelons up here? I want them on a hillside for drainage issues. Another thing is, this is a very, very fertile piece of ground, and absolutely not a rock in it. I don't, you know, go figure that. But it's really good ground. People may want to know why I didn't run the coulters. I've got a set of coulters for these plows to help cut that cover crop up. Well, I balled the plows up, maybe stopped them up maybe twice. The time it would have took me to put the coulters on, it would have took longer to put the coulters on. Why don't I run them all the time? Rocks. Most of my ground is very rocky. You know, that's some of the questions that we may get. The strips I leave out for erosion and access to each field. So that's kind of where we're at. Last year I plowed on through here. I did have some erosion, so I'm leaving that out this year. So had a wet area over there in that corner on the lower strips. I left it out this year. So, you know, you just kind of change it up to your situation. But that's a little bit about plowing on a hillside. We're going to get these plows cleaned off and get in. We've got other things we've got to get done today. So that's where we're at. If you like what we're doing, you want to follow along, hit that, please subscribe, hit that notification bell so you'll know when we put up a video. If you have a question about a video or anything we're doing, please do so. If you see a video you like, give it a thumbs up. And until next time, the clouds are building in the distance. I can see the puffy clouds and the darker ones building, and that is northwest. So yeah, anyhow, so hopefully we're done with moorboard plowing. We'll see, maybe not. We'll talk to you guys later. Bye.